Hello, and welcome to Life of a Boss, the podcast, hosted by entrepreneur, public speaker, and mentor, Jason Hardin. This podcast is all about helping audiences create and reach their own definition of success through positive thinking, perseverance, and personal development. Having survived extreme obstacles from an early age, such as cancer, poverty, abuse, family dysfunction, and even homelessness, Jason has learned how to master the art of resilience and defy all odds to become the boss he is today. So, get ready for some serious game and remember to keep an open mind. Now, without further delay, here is your host, Jason Hardin.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of Life of a Boss, the podcast. I am your host, Jason Hardin, and I am extremely thankful, glad, happy, and all that wonderful shit just to be here. Excuse me if there are any technical difficulties today, because I'm trying some new shit. We're trying to level up in so many ways and trying to just level up the content, the quality, the energy, and yeah, to be honest, I was gone. Like, I've been on a hiatus from live shows, but that's only because I'm trying to, first of all, just take care of business. First of all, I'm not going to make any excuses. Life happens. You know what I'm saying? But on top of life happening, we've been growing, and first of all, I've been growing as a person, as a man, as a human being, as a businessman, as a business. And I'm really proud of it. I'm proud of myself because I never thought I'd be a regular person. You know what I'm saying? For so many years, I remember the first time I had, let's just say, I'm just going to keep it real with you. I remember the first time I had license, registration, and insurance all together at the same time for the first time. I forgot how old I was. I was in my 20s, but I think I was about maybe like 21, 22 or something, and it was the first time I ever had a license, registration, and insurance at the same time. I've been driving for a minute, but it was always like impossible. It was one of those things. I mean, for those that don't know, I grew up in extreme poverty, like poverty. Like I was wearing soccer cleats to school and didn't know they were soccer cleats. I just thought they were kind of cool. They had like they had some substance on the bottom, some spikes and shit. They were molded. They were actually, like I said, soccer cleats. Didn't know until a motherfucker asked me like, "Why are you wearing soccer cleats?" And I was like, "Huh? These are shoes." Nah, bro, them are soccer cleats. Yeah, that's around third grade. But yeah, like I said, very poverty-stricken, grew up poor, and not just that. My parents, first of all, my mother never had a driver's license. She drove for a period of time, I think, and I did not live with her. I did not even know her at the time. I guess she was away from me, but she drove for a minute, but I wasn't there. Never saw it. I saw her drive one time. I was with her one time when she drove, and a car hit her. she hit a car. She pulled away from the curb and bam. Yeah, car hit her. It was an accident. Only time I ever seen her behind the wheel. And it was the last time I ever seen her behind the wheel. But the point was, and my father always had problems with the law. My father always had, I'm just going to say it, a warrant. Always had suspended license. Always had something that he was dealing with, and they were very, I don't know if he ever had a license, registration, and insurance. He might have had 2 or 3 at most, at best, and I don't think any of them was insurance. So, but like I said, this is how I grew up. So, me having some of these things were not even on the radar. Me just owning a car was like enough, and I remember getting so scared to even buy a car with my little money when I was young, like a real youngster, and I was hustling and all that, but I'd have cash, but I'd be so scared to just buy a car with it, sink $800, $1,500 into a little bucket and just have it snatched up, because I couldn't picture being able to afford having my license. And and insurance at the same time. And to be honest, that was my reality. That struggle, that survival mindset, that being broke mentality, that broke mentality was very real in me. You know, even though I thought I was a hustler, even though I thought I could get money, even though I knew how to make shit happen, I was still thinking very broke. You know, so I remember when the simplest things looked impossible. And I remember living or imagining how I live now. Like I said, I always thought about the way I'd live, and I'm living like it. But the reality of it, I still don't know how it happened. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how I was going to get here. I know what happened. I know what I did to get here, but I didn't know how that was going to pan out. I only saw the finish line. And that says two things. That says it's important to have an end game in mind no matter what you're doing, no matter where you're at in life, no matter what you have, no matter what you don't have, no matter what's going on. It's important to have some vision. Let me be more specific. It's important to have a pleasant vision of yourself for the future. It's important to have some type of vision, some fantasy, some pleasant picture that you can see yourself being. I mean, and like I said, it's not really a dollar amount. It's I hope you can picture joy. I hope you can picture joy at some point in your life. Because no matter what I dealt with, whether it be having parents on drugs, whether it be having cancer, whether it be being poor, whether it be anything that I was dealing with, the scars, the illness, everything that I was dealing with, I pictured a great future. I pictured a great life. I pictured, my fantasies were wonderful. To this day, I don't like being interrupted when I'm by myself thinking. Because I'm thinking how it's going to be. I don't think about how all the time. Now I'm doing how. I still think about how it's going to be and still don't know how I'm going to get to certain places and plateaus. But now I'm doing the how. I can kind of figure that out. I can kind of guess how. All I know now is that I got faith in me. I just keep going and shit's gonna pan out. I just keep working and shit's gonna pan out. I just keep planning, plotting, and figuring stuff out and reading and researching and creating, and shit's gonna work out for me. Or something's gonna happen in the meantime to me or whatever. But the point is, I know where I'm going, and I have faith of what's waiting for me on the other side. Just like I have faith that I would get here. And here has been an incredible place. You know, coming up on my second year of marriage. Matter of fact, we just had my 2-year anniversary, and I couldn't be happier. Of course, no marriage is perfect, and I thought it was till I realized it wasn't, till I realized it was again. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, things are looking up and with business, and what I'm just, I guess, trying to put out there today is that there's nothing you can't make happen. And in my pause, in the hiatus, so to speak, I'm still always trying to make something happen. I was always making something happen. I'm still going to try to make something happen. And that's the drive that I want all of you to have. That's the drive I'm trying to give off on the show. That's the energy that we're about here. We're trying to create success in others in the many ways I've created it in myself. Because there were so many times I didn't think I was going to, like I said, I didn't see how it was going to happen. All I saw was what I wanted. I didn't see how it was going to happen. I didn't see the one thing that was going to lead to the next thing that was going to lead to me having my own office, my own space, my own business, my own everything I've done. I swear I didn't see how I was going to get there. But even though I didn't see it, I was always in trying to play some game. You know, I was trying to run some of whatever. And the only game I really care about is my own. Like I'm not good with Primerica. I'm not good with what is that? Prepaid legal, which I think is Legal Shield now. I wasn't good with selling other people's dreams. That shit never did. It didn't do anything for me. Cutco, I couldn't sell shit. I never really tried to sell other people's shit. A few times, I got into it like maybe about 10 years or so, maybe a little less than 10 years ago. I got into selling some. What was it? When On Demand first came out, but in those boxes, them bootleg boxes. And that's only because I believed in that shit. No, I knew how to work it, and I was with it. But besides that, I was never too hung up on anybody's dream enough to sell it, enough to be successful with it. So I was always trying to create my own dream, my own product, my own service, my own business. And even when I was working for someone else, it was still what I would do with all my money and spare time. What can I do for me? How can I flip my talent, my skills? How can I pimp myself? I want to be my biggest bottom bitch. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the motherfucker I can put out there and get money. I mean, I'm the first motherfucker that I can control. I'm the only person I can control. If I can't get me to make some money, what the fuck can I do with anything else? If I don't know how to get me to make money, how can I get anybody else to help me make money? Better yet, to make money for me. So it started with me. Now it's a different game. Now I can delegate. Now I can get other people. I get a lot of people paid. People make money fucking with me. If they fuck with me genuinely and tap into my resources of just being me and the game and I'm spitting and the shit I'm doing and the moves I'm making, if they just get in where they fit in, they make money. Not even shit I'm telling them to do, not even putting them on. If they just look at me, watch me, and imitate me in certain ways, they get money, and many have done that. More people have done that than I know. I helped more people start businesses than I know. And I'm not saying that to brag or boast, or because that's not what it's about. Like the credit isn't what it's about. The fact that it happened is what it's about. The fact that people are becoming business owners, people are tapping into their own creativity, people are becoming their own bosses, people are experiencing freedom on another level. That's what it's about. Replicating my success is what it's about. I put enough bullshit out there to last a lifetime. I'm trying to amend for things that I've created that didn't do any good. People that I've hurt. Dreams that I may have destroyed by clowning, laughing, not supporting, whatever it may have been. But I know that what I'm doing now is making a difference, if to no one else, to me. If someone else bettering their life doesn't even make a difference to them, it makes a difference to me. Because now, like I said, I feel that I have purpose. And for so long, I didn't think I had purpose. For so long, I didn't think I was valuable to anybody else. Not to my parents, my mother, my father, anybody out there, like my family, like growing up as a kid, I didn't think I was valuable to anybody. You know, even now, man, I know I bring resources, so I know the value I have, but the people that I think care about me is a very small circle. You know, I don't think the world care about me. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because, not nothing malicious against me. I just think the world don't love themselves. You know, a lot of people out here don't love themselves. A lot of people out here are broke and hurt and traumatized. And a lot of us need to heal. And that's why this shit is about personal development. It's starting with me. It's personal. I'm telling you the shit that I went through to help me to get here. And hopefully help me get to that next level with your help. If you guys are listening and you guys are watching, if you guys are in any way in touch with me or can connect with me, let me know what I need to be focused on, what I should talk about, what the questions that really need to be answered to help someone get to that next level. But yeah, man, that's what I'm about. That's what this show's about. Life of a Boss, the podcast, man. I am Jason Hardin. I have been through some shit. I have made it to the other side, as I'm sure all of you have. If you are alive to see me, to watch me, to listen to this, you have made it. You are undefeated against anything that's been against you, against any challenge. If you are here breathing, anything to try to take you out, whether you know it or not, you defeated and you're here. What you gonna do with that win? What you gonna do with that victory? What you gonna do with life? It's the greatest gift I know until something else better come along. Anyway, man, that's my time for today. I just wanted to introduce myself through this live because I ain't never done it before, man. I love all y'all. Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Man, everybody that subscribes, I'm going to give you a shout out. What can I do, man? How can I help y'all, man? I'll answer questions. I'll give you my email, man. My email is hardwayenterprisellc@gmail.com, man. Hit me up. You can text me 636-336-2624. Text me, hit me up. Give me questions. Give me answers. What worked for you? And I'm also trying to interview all bosses. I'm trying to connect with people that I think are successful by my standards. And my standards is them being successful by their standards. Like I said, I'm trying to help people create and live their own definition of success. So people that have already done that, man, get on my show. Please, let me talk to you. Let me pick your brain, man. There's a lot of people that could use your help. And I'm still one of them. All right? Anyway, man, remember that success is indeed a lifestyle, man. Check me out. Hit my Instagram, Hardway Hardin. Hit my Facebook. Man, check me out. Connect with me however you can because, like I said, I try to give away free game on everything I do. And that's on everything I love. And I love y'all. All right? Peace. What you think of that? Live? Not bad, huh?
Did anything stand out to you in today's show? If so, let us know. Your questions, comments, and concerns are important to Jason as he is determined to always deliver to you only the most impactful information and content. Until next time, please subscribe, like, comment, share, and leave a review whenever possible. You may visit lifeofaboss.net for more episodes and great resources to help you become the absolute boss that you were meant to be. You can also follow Jason on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Hardway Hardin. Thank you. And never forget that success is a lifestyle.